How to make $10,000 a month as a car salesman. You don't want to miss this one. Check it out. What's going on, guys? My name is Corey. A lot of you might be new to the industry and you might have never made $10,000 a month as a car salesman. I want to break down exactly how you can accomplish this and kind of reverse engineer the thought process so we can make it easier for you, all right? First things first, you got to understand, sales is ultimately just a numbers game. They say the more hands you shake, the more money you make. Instead of thinking about how many cars can you sell, thinking about the end goal, you need to reverse engineer your thought process and think about how many people do you need to speak to in order to actually get the end goal. That makes sense? So let's kind of break it down. Let's get right into it. Think of it as a funnel, okay? A funnel. A lot of you want to jump straight down to the bottom of the funnel without, looking at the top first. So the bottom of the funnel is you at $10,000, with your happy face. You made $10,000, right? But you're not thinking about what it takes over at the top of the funnel to actually get to $10,000. So what does it take? Let's just do some quick math. I'm gonna break it down for you so you can kind of put it into a better perspective. So I got my paper here. I kind of broke everything down. So let's go over it one by one. Let's establish something first, okay? In order to make $10,000 a month, let's see how many cars do you need to sell, all right? Before we say how many cars do you need to sell, let's just make a precedent saying that the average commission, which it might be much higher for you, but let's just use a state average, okay? The average commission per unit is about $500. Let's use that as the standard. Okay, so in order to make $10,000 at $500 per unit, how many cars do you need to sell? Well, you need to sell about 20 cars, all right? So 20 cars. Now, let's break down the math. Let's say there's 30 days in the month, and let's say you take 4 days off of the month, right? So you have 26 working days. Let's write this down right here. 26 working days. 20 cars. Okay, so if you need to sell 20 cars, we're just gonna use the average closing rate. How many people do you actually need to talk to, sit down and pencil in order to actually get 20 cars? So let's reverse engineer it again. All right, if the average closing rate is 30%, that means you need to talk to about 67 people. Hey guys, so a lot of you may be interested in figuring out how you can sell more cars or just make more money in general. Listen, DM me the word sold on Instagram at @RealCoreyBrunette. Once again, DM me the word sold on Instagram at @RealCoreyBrunette. I'm looking forward to helping you out, see if I can share some nuggets with you. More importantly, looking forward to meeting you. Let's get back to the video. Which on average, if you're working 26 days out of the month, and you're penciling 67 people for the month, that's about 2.6 people per day. All right, so let's keep going backwards, all right? So in order to get 67 people actually in the store that you need to pencil, you gotta work the step that comes before that. The step that comes before is how many appointments can you set, okay? So in order to get 67 people, if we're just using an average of an 80% show rate, right? So 80% of the people that you set appointments with actually showed up to the dealership. An 80% show rate. That would mean you need to set about 83.75 appointments. Which on average, that is about 3.22 appointments per day if you're working 26 days out of the month. And now, the step that comes before the appointments would be how many leads and conversations you need to be having, okay, in order to set 83.75 appointments. From my understanding and my perspective, about 50% of the people that I actually get as leads and start having conversations with, I'm able to book them in as an appointment. So if that's 50%, you just multiply 83.75 times 2, and you come with about 167.5 leads / conversations. I'm gonna just put L/S, which is leads / conversations. So it's about a 50% appointment rate. So about 50% of the people that I actually talk to convert into appointments. Which is about 6.44 people per day, which can be leads or conversations you're having. So now a lot of you might be asking, Corey, how the heck do I get 167.5, right, or 168 leads for the month? Well, me personally, I like to use organic and paid marketing strategies, which you probably seen in my last video, okay? So that means I like to go on Facebook and Instagram, run some ads, post some pictures, get people to engage with my content and want to do business with me. I got great experience when it comes to Facebook ads and Instagram ads, got crazy results. I was able to use these methods to scale to actually get over $10,000 a month, to get past to the 20s to even $30,000 a month. Now, if you're interested and you actually want to learn more about that, you can actually shoot me a DM on Instagram. Let me know that you came from YouTube. Let me know you've seen this video, and I'll be glad to help you out. All right. But going back to this, so before you can get down to the bottom of the funnel, which is $10,000, 20 cars a month at $500 per unit, you need to reverse engineer. You need to think, instead of thinking about how can you get the end result, you need to think about how many people do you need to talk to or set conversations with, how many appointments do you need to set, and how many people you need to actually pencil and then eventually close in order to get to the 20 cars. So all of these are on average. Now, if you're better than the average car salesman, then you're gonna even do more than 20 cars, okay? If you talk to this amount of people, and let's say instead of a 30% closing ratio, you got a 40%, well now you're gonna do even better than 20 cars. You'll get closer to like 25 or even higher if you're even better, okay? People, it's really that simple. Anytime you want to hit a goal, you must reverse engineer the goal and run your numbers. Simply just run your numbers. Once again, if you're a car salesman, you're a business owner, okay? You're your own business. If you don't sell, you don't get paid. So you must know your numbers. You need to know your averages. You need to know your numbers. You need to know how many people you need to talk to in order to get down to the bottom of the funnel and actually reach your target goal. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want to see more like this. Glad you made it to the end of the video. I got two options for you. You can either watch the next video or you can DM me the word sold on Instagram at @RealCoreyBurnett. If you're ready to take your car sales career to the next level, I'm looking forward to helping you out. More importantly, looking forward to meeting you. I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a blessed day.